another beautiful day at the Waterboy Show. Man, shout out to everybody. We're going to get right into this, man. Do a little bit of house business. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your appreciation. And thank you for loving the show and rocking with us. Like they always say, you could be anywhere in the world, but right now you listen to me and my partner, Crazy Sales, man.
Yeah.
So look, if you can, do what we talk about every single week, and that's give us that digital currency. Yes,
man.
That is digital currency. You don't have to go in your actual wallet. We're not asking you for a check. We're not asking you for any money at this time. All we need is your time, your love, and your support. Like, share, subscribe. Leave us a review. Leave us a 5-star rating. Leave us some comments. We do see the comments, and we appreciate them. Even the crazy ones. Even the folks who sound like they done lost their mind. We appreciate your comments, and believe it or not, it does help the show. Every single rating that you leave, it helps the show, and every single review you leave helps the show. And after that, we will ask you to go into your wallet just a little bit and scroll on over to 285clothing.com. That's 285clothing.com. Aaron, show what B-Rich got on, man. You see that sweatshirt? B-Rich got on that blood pressure birds. Yes.
Stressing me out.
Hey, man, stressing us out. And you already know, man, that's the hometown team. The birds all the way around, man. Go over to 285clothing.com and get you some real fresh, real clean for that blood pressure bird in your life or that blood pressure bird fan that's inside of you, man. Make sure you shop with us. Show us that love. You can also get this official Waterboy Show merch on 285clothing.com. We appreciate it. That's the numbers 285clothing.com, man.
And you got that glow. Go back to Trey. You got that glow. He glowing.
Oh yeah, man. That red popping. That red is popping today, man.
Yeah, man.
I almost look like a black Kool-Aid man.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it's all good. Look, man. Today we got us a special guest in the city, right? Look, man. We have somebody who his imprint on the music and entertainment scene, man, on the football scene, on just the community scene, man, in the city of Atlanta,
one of the biggest
period.
in Atlanta to ever do it.
Let me tell you, man, it cannot be understated. This man has helped a lot of people reach their dreams and accomplish the things that they want to accomplish. Show people how to do it your way. Show people that you didn't have to fly to New York to get the support that you needed and push the artists you wanted to push. Show them you could do it right here in the state of Georgia, in the city of Atlanta, hand to hand. Got the stores popping, got the music popping, restaurants, man, movies, football, whatever you want to talk about.
Man, before you show him, man, he had one of he had a producer that had produced one of the biggest songs to ever come out of Atlanta, man. DJ Monte produced one of the biggest songs to ever come out of Atlanta.
Man, Monte done so many. What we talking about? Low?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, man. You know what I'm saying?
Low.
Man, you know the funny thing about it, man, and we're going to get into it. I remember, boy, listening to Low when Low was first starting to blow up. And we were in Montgomery, Alabama. And then when T-Pain said got the snow boots with the fur, yes, I looked around and it was really a chick with the snow boots with the fur dancing to the song, man.
I remember, man, they had machine guns at the door letting people in.
Yeah, but we got up out of there as soon as the show was over with, man. Shout out to Montgomery, though. But listen, man.
Who we got, man?
Hey, listen, we have a legend. Sometimes our legends can be real humble and they might not say, like, yeah, you right, I'm a legend. But we see him as a legend, and he might say it himself, but I'm going to tell you 100%, that's exactly how we view him. We need y'all, man, out there while you're listening in your car, wherever you at. Give it up for our guy, Big Oomp. Let's go.
Oomp Camp.
Oomp, what's up, my guy?
Man, Gucci, man.
Man, them glasses cost more than this condo. Boy. What's up, man?
Everything good.
Hey, man, you looking good, man. You look like life treating you well.
Life good, man. God is great.
Yeah, man, that he is, man. Well, thank you for sitting down with us. Thank you, when old Black Mike, still a Mike to our fans. They know him as still a Mike, but we know him as Black Mike. When Black Mike hits you up, man, we appreciate you answering the call, and we appreciate you coming through. Look, man, you mean a lot to us. You mean a lot to the city. It was a personal exchange that you and I had one time that I remember for the rest of my music career. You probably don't even remember it. And I was going to wait till later in the show, but I'm going to go ahead and say it, man. I had a group. I was in a group called Southbound. Me and my partner, 8A, and my partner, Carlos. And we had a song called Atlanta Born, Atlanta Bred. Well, y'all allowed me to come into your stores and do consignment. I was able to do some consignments over in your stores, and I think over the store in Camden, I was able to bring like something through. And so I come through. I'm always bringing my CDs, but then fast forward about a year or so, I had joined the Attic crew because I was doing music with the Attic during that same time, right? Mm-hmm. And I ran into you once I was doing stuff with the Attic and I wasn't in my group anymore and pushing my own CDs. I think we were at a studio. Was it a studio called the Purple Onion? Around the city, it was a Purple something around here in the city, man. We were at a studio and you happened to be there and you were like, it may have been, but I remember you was like, hey man, what you doing, man? You got some more CDs? When you gonna put out something else new? And I was like, I said, well, hey man, well right now, you know what I'm saying? I done joined the Attic, man. So I'm really trying to push, you know what I'm saying, what we doing with the Attic crew. We working on the Attic crew album. And you said, you not doing your own thing anymore? Like you ain't out there hustling your CDs? And I said, no. And you said something that was very simple. You said, I'm sorry to hear that. You know what I'm saying? And I remember I looked and I was like, I asked, I said, why you say that? And you said, I just like to see people out there pushing themselves. And when I look back, I don't regret my time. Shout out to my brothers in the Attic. I don't regret any of that, but I do regret that I got off that independent path that you saw as somebody who was carving out, you know what I'm saying, your own path and showing people how to do it. I think you respected a young dude in the city trying to do the same thing. Yeah. You know what I mean? And you really said something that I should have taken to heed and seen it from, you know what I'm saying, somebody's standpoint who I could look up to and be like, you know what, maybe I need to keep pushing my own CDs. Maybe I need to keep doing my own thing. I can still do the Attic crew thing, but I can still do my CDs as well. And so like I remember that. That's one of the times in music that I will always remember, no matter what I've done, accomplished, and all the people I ran across. That exchange between you and I is in my top 3 exchanges I had in music that stuck with me for years to come.
God, that's what's up.
I'm gonna tell you how important Oomp Camp was when I was coming up. Like Oomp Camp, man, could have really had every major artist that came through Atlanta. Mm-hmm. I mean, because, you know, it was levels to it. So I think that in early levels, we all went to Oomp Camp trying to get signed, and we wasn't ready. But then all of a sudden, we'll get hot, then everybody on our tip. But he had a chance to get T.I., B.O.B., all these artists, you know what I'm saying? But like, it was just the timing was off. Because I know I came to the office about 4 or 5 times. Hey man, sign the clinic, sign B.O.B. Sign. I remember Doug told me the stories of T.I. wanted to get signed. It's just like it was just too early. We came too early, and he saw the vision, but he's like, I can't do nothing with it. I had to put a lot of money into getting this out. And then, you know, we put in the grind and something hit, and it's like everybody can offer more, and we do that. Sometimes we should have stayed and did the Oomp Camp the route, because, you know, it's just more, what's the word I'm looking for, Trey? It's more cultural to go with what you know. You know what I'm saying? Like the grand hustles, the so-so deaths, the Oomp Camps and all of that, to stay and have control because they understand the business. Sometimes you go straight to the source like we did in Atlanta. You have all the bureaucracy you got to go through, which I definitely had to go through, and luckily I got through it, but it was tough for me in the beginning. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I got to say, out of all the people that been up them steps over there, from Coach K to Scooter Braun to Jason Jeter, to all the dudes that was trying to make it at that time, everybody was coming up them steps to talk to me, get some advice. Hey, out of all them juggles, that boy B Rich though.
Yeah.
He ain't play no games, boy. That B Rich. Wow. Like, hey, Oomp, come on, Oomp. Hey, it might be a ticket to something, right?
Yeah.
Man, Oomp, man, come on, Oomp. Hey, B Rich, you was destined to make it.
Wow, thank you. I ain't never thought that, bro. Thank you for that.
You was destined to make it. You didn't lighten up. You stayed on it. I mean, you came up them steps a few times. Like.
Well, one thing about it, boy, my partner, he is persistent, man. He is persistent.
He been up them steps a few times, man. He ain't played no game. I mean, the whole career of B.O.B., he made sure we supported that. I mean, he stayed on us making sure that, hey, man, play this, play that. Were you dealing with another artist at the time?
Yeah, I had B.O.B.
City, I know you
City
gotta
Boy,
be talking
Cookie
about
Man. I remember. Oh yeah, he's coming out, beg y'all to play that stuff. We had Willie Joe. We had Kevin Gates. We had all the Grand Hustle stuff.
You was on
Playboy Trey. We had his stuff.
Yeah,
man, y'all used to really
make it.
That's crazy you said that because in that grind mode, man, it's so foggy to me. Like I can't remember everything I did because I had to make it. It was no ifs or ands or buts about it. I had lost everything. And I had to make it. And I knew I was going to make it. I didn't know how I was going to make it. But for you to say that, man, I was like, damn, I did used to do that. Because I totally forgot.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I was out at this mayor event today. And I was talking to a young lady that I knew that I went to high school with. And she told me something we did during that time. I'm like, damn, I don't even remember that. It's like, do y'all have that when y'all remembering the grind and it's like somebody reminds you something? It's like, damn, I forgot all about that. It's just because you was so focused on what you was focused on because you had to survive. You don't remember none of that.
All the time.
Let me ask you this, since we talking about like all the people who came up there to talk to you to get some advice, the respect they had for you, and so I know what a lot of the insiders and people feel about you, but do you think as a whole that you and Big Oomp Records gets the respect and the recognition that you deserve for the effort and the imprint that you put on the city and shaping what the Atlanta music scene is?
Nah, man. We don't. Certain people come back and give us a shout out, like Waka Flocka. I saw an interview he did. He was like, hold on, stop everything right now. Let's talk about Oomp Camp. No Oomp Camp, no Atlanta.
Facts.
There's a few people that spoke up and were like, hold on, what y'all doing? Well, if y'all know the real history, you got to talk about Oomp Camp. But do we get our recognition for most people? Nah. But when I first started, it wasn't nothing to follow. You know what I'm saying? Like, I kind of set the tone. So I never even did it to look for a return of, thank you, you did this, that, whoa, you know what I'm saying? As I set the tone, people followed through, but people became successful off the tone I set, which that means the most to me, you know what I'm saying? It's almost like coaching football. If I starved you off and you know your stance from me, if you know how to hike a ball from me, if you know how to throw a ball from me, then I'm happy from that part right there. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like the same thing.
And to be honest with you, man, like you guys was breaking records, and y'all had a little distribution center, man. Like y'all had a real good distribution network that I learned from y'all. I didn't get a chance to implement things into what I had going on, but I learned and like, I see what they doing. And what I mean,
but it kept we worked.
Yeah, y'all did.
All the records down there under the table, so, like they didn't know what Oomp had going on. Oomp had the DJs. I mean, it was a real.
So let me explain what I'm saying. So, like, people didn't know. You had the mixtape game. Y'all had the CDs, and y'all had a distribution to all the major college cities. Y'all had Valdosta. Y'all had Albany. Y'all had Fort Valley. Y'all had all the college areas locked in with places that sold mixtapes. And on top of that, y'all had the hottest DJs with the mixtapes, and they would have the hottest music on the mixtapes. And that's how a lot of these songs broke back then, because all the students
to over 200 stores out
of town. Yeah, wow. and I peeped it up when we was going to road, Trey, and we was going to these, like, Boom Man had a store in Valdosta. A lot of people don't know that. Like, Boom Man, before he started doing that, that's how he got Roscoe Dash and all that. He had a store down there, and he was real close with TJ, and then that right there in itself, blew things up because he just was in the mix. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but go ahead.
No, we had a big distribution for the mixtapes. Like, that's how most of the records got broke coming out of Atlanta at the time, because of our distribution of the mixes going into all those small chitlin circuits, all those small mom and pop stores. And then I remember for Freaknik, when Lil Jon came out with Who You With, like,
boy,
we literally hands-on put that song all across the South. Like,
yeah, you're responsible for a lot of the artists breaking back then.
Like, basically blew that goddamn song up underground before we even got to where it started getting to, because when it came out from Freaknik, we sold over 5,000 tapes with that song on our tape.
Wow.
And it was gone. And all these was out of towners.
Yeah. And so everybody took it back to where they from.
And took it back where they from. That shit became the biggest. Set them off.
And see, Trey, a lot of people had mixtapes during that time, but they were branded. They was branded. You know what I'm saying? Oomp Camp was branded. So if you got that, you be like, okay, 9 times out of 10, I'm listening to it. So we talked about yesterday, man. We talked about Edward J. And we talked about how Edward J was the creator of the mixtapes, and then how, you know, Jelly and you guys kind of just made it mainstream. And so, you know, like Edward J had a name, so we always listen to J tapes. And Oomp Camp, DJ Jelly had a name. So like when you went out of town and you get that, are you gonna listen to it? So that's why it's gonna spread to different cities and like that. It ain't like that no more.
Yeah, no, we don't have anybody like that. Let me ask you this: Why do you think that is? Why do you think Oomp Camp and yourself? Why do you think y'all don't get the exact recognition for everything that you put in?
It's almost like Good and Mud. We were 4 hour time.
Wow.
You know
Kilo Ali before his time.
4 hour time, like it wasn't none of that going around. So you know the people they just didn't recognize it. You know, and the ones that don't recognize it and that's doing good, they can easily come back. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't too late. You know?
Yeah.
I don't know why. I don't know. Shit, we don't help. I don't know. Shit, I can't tell you not one artist we haven't helped that's been successful in Atlanta.
You know what, man?
Listen, my TV show before Arnell Star, after Arnell Star, you know, when Oomp Camp Live came out,
I remember that.
We set the city afire.
100%.
Yeah, I remember.
100%.
We came up out the room like this and hit the street with the microphone, running up on you at the club, restaurant, go down where you at. You got some kind of buzz.
Why you stop doing that?
Man, we did it for 11 years, man.
I think you was before your time, cause that right now, with content is king, and that's some good freaking content right there.
I got over 400.
Hey man, we need to start that back up. I want to be part of that. The Water Boys and Oomp Camp, man. Go put the mics up on folks, man.
It'll work.
I love it.
Podcast is king now, so it's the same thing.
Hey, look, man. Hey, I'm putting my partner and Doug on the spot, man, and I'm putting Trey on the spot. I think, man, the Water Boys and the Trap Music Museum should honor Oomp Camp at the museum one day, man. Just have like a big celebration of the Oomp Camp, man. Would you be down for something like that?
That'll be big.
What spot you put me on? Let go.
Oh, okay. Hey, you hear him? I want to do that.
We've done stuff with Oomp.
I want to do something big. I want to do something big there for him, his label, and have everybody come out.
Let's do it
for the city. Let's do that.
Big, yeah.
The Water Boys and the Trap Music Museum presents a big celebration for Oomp motherfucking Camp, man. Let's do it.
Okay, all right, boy.
I like that, man.
He feeling it.
Nah, cause I mean, bro, like Trey, you was with me, man. We were going all these stores, going to South DeKalb Mall, going over there, to Greenbrier over there by Kiara's, all this stuff. What was the name of that place? Kiara, right?
We're at 12 record stores.
Yeah, man, we was up there hitting them up, man.
Now, like, look, and
going to house, getting the CDs printed up.
Like, look, and I say not, and not to not talk about that, like. Bro, I was doing it like 6 years before I even met you.
Yeah.
Going to Oomp stores.
And you tell me that story.
Putting CDs in on consignment. 10 here, 15 there. You know what I'm saying? I remember I took my first pack down there by 15 and hey, shoot, I don't even want nothing off of it. You know what I'm saying? Because I had learned my lesson with another record store. It was a record store, dude this, I'm on Gresham. I ain't really know the game. We put 20 CDs in there. They sold out. I came for the money. Dude was like, hey, man, shoot, man, let us keep a little something for showing that love. At time, like, shoot, bro, we need all our bread. You know what I'm saying?
You ain't seen no day of the light.
So we kind of got into it, but I learned from that. I was like, okay, well, the next stores I go to, I'm going to do that then. The first time I take something, then I'm going to say, no, I don't need nothing. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I did at the first records I brought for you. So now I don't even want nothing out the first. Let me bring some back through there.
Back then, when we had the record store, we had 12 SoundScan record stores. And, dude, we would help push artist number one out the gate. Like,
you had to go see Oomp.
With 12 SoundScan stores. You know what I'm saying? Like, if we fuck with you, nigga, you about to get about 5,000 scans the first week.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, that's what we did for people. Like, we did our thing. We did our thing on the SoundScan part. That shit niggas don't even talk about.
Nah, people don't talk about that no more. Man,
we didn't know that power that was going on. You know what I'm saying? Then you go bust it down to the mix show, like, quiet as kept. Like,
you had all the DJs on the mix show, bro.
Steps.
100%.
You want to get a record worked
they had to come
on
see
mix
you.
show.
Cause all the DJs was on mixtape.
I don't know who. I can't do all that talking, but all the I was the DJ boss man.
Oh yeah. Yeah. They had to come see
Oomp. Record, like I can name a Mick Shop Boy record, Rocco. I can name 30 records right now that they started with me, with us.
Yeah.
With the band.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then we bust it down, and next thing you know, you hear 15 DJs playing your record. Just like that.
That was a secret. That was a secret. That was a secret sauce.
That's how it went.
Man, look, it does. It gets. Let me tell you, man. Like artists, like listen, any artist that's out there listening, these are the type of things that get done for artists, that push them, that help them blow up. That when an artist turns their back and turn their ass for everybody to kiss once they made it. That's why you get the treatment you get and everybody look at you like that. And then when you fall, nobody want to help you.
Exactly.
Because you don't understand what went into getting you to be the artist you became. You don't understand like what Oomp and all his DJs were doing for artists. You know what I'm saying? He just spoke on the sound scan, just spoke on the mix shows. But some artists will believe that it's all them and don't even realize the channels they had to go through to get the help that they needed.
When I first started, like, I didn't know what the hell I was doing. It just looked like I knew what I was doing. Because I was working. My team was working so hard. I was spending money, but we grinded so hard. We would push shit up. You know, I don't know if y'all remember, we the first one to start plastering the goddamn city.
I used to see it everywhere.
Nigga wasn't doing that shit.
Yeah.
I'm plastering the whole city. All the way to fucking Decatur, Stone Mountain,
right.
Old National.
But,
plastering in the city. And from all of that stuff right there, it was just building up. Listen, I was doing so much at the time, man, to when people started coming to me, like, Oomp sign me. And I'm like, for instance, T.I., right? Toomp, his cousin Toomp, right? Brought T.I. to me. I think T.I. about 14 years old. I remember he was hopping out of a ragged-ass Suburban. I don't even think the driver door was working. Do anybody fucking with Tip then?
We was 16.
16?
I remember it.
You remember it?
I was down for sure.
See? And I'm like, I told him, Toomp came to me like 3 different times. I'm like, Toomp, man, I don't know what I'm doing. Like, I really don't know what I'm doing. Like, I'm going to waste it one time. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I sign him, I don't know what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just, every day we learning shit. I mean, literally day by day, we trying new shit, coming up with new ideas, just running out in the street with it. Every day, literally. And it turned out to be something. When Pastor Troy first came out, I was the first one that brought Pastor Troy's CDs to the city and put them in my stores. About 100 CDs. He was just in Augusta.
Yeah.
But I had wholesale. I was wholesaling down there to different stores.
Yeah.
And then I'm always asking the store what's hot in your city so we can put the song on our mixtape that'll help him in his city sell that artist. You know what I'm saying? So we always like, man, what's hot in your city, man? Send it to us. And we'll throw it on the mixtape so it can help your store, help that artist in his city. And nigga was like, man, this nigga named Pastor Troy, man, this nigga on fire down here. He dissing Master P. We were like, what? Send it. Nigga sent the song, then ended up come out with the album, man, I bought 100 CDs. And them goddamn 100 CDs were gone the first weekend in our stores. Pastor Troy caught on in Atlanta just like that. I mean, literally just blew up like fire just like that. Bought another 100 CDs. I'm talking about I'm pumping this nigga CDs. Then next thing you know, all the rest of the stores started bringing it in. And shit caught on from there. But that was like a lot of artists, man.
So, with Oomp Camp, right? Like, everything was successful, everything going the right way. What, you just made too much money, man? Where you just said, man, I'm not finna push Oomp Camp no more or this or that. Because, like, all of a sudden, you signed some big artists. You had one of the biggest records in the world that come out of Atlanta with producers. Like, why you just didn't scoop up the rest of the ninjas that was coming up? Because you could have had all the young, you could have had all of them easily.
Trillville. I mean, there's a lot of them.
But you just hot sitting high off the hall, just enjoying life?
I can't really be honest and tell you, man, because I was dealing with 2 different things. I was 1 foot in the streets, then 1 foot over in what y'all saw. You know what I'm saying? If you know, you know. You in the streets. I was way off in the streets.
You know.
No, you know what I'm saying? So it was, you know what I'm saying? I was dealing with running a street. I used to run a gang. So I was living a whole street life, and then the records just became out the street life. You know what I'm saying? Big Oomp was in the streets. Then started the mixtape shit, then the record stores, the record label. All the while, all of that's building. I'm still over here though. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm still getting to it. This was number one for me over here. But that's where the money came in. That's how I was able to do all of this, keeping this over here going. So, I don't know, that could have been it. And at the same time, it was all about the rappers I had. They weren't even rappers. None of them niggas was a rapper. Toxicated wasn't a rapper. They were just niggas hung around. We made them rappers. Most of them jokers weren't even rappers, man. It just built.
But their names was big. Their names was big. I mean, you.
But from us promoting them,
I heard Dame Dash say he was a master marketer, but didn't know he was a master marketer. I think that's the same with you. You was doing stuff you say you didn't know what to do, but you was doing it.
It was doing day by day though, literally day by day.
I know one thing, like I said, man. Like when I was coming up, I was knocking on your door all the time, bro.
Did you ever come to any of the parties you was to do at the park?
Nah, I never been to no party at the park.
Who's the first one letting niggas perform? Like,
I think I came to a couple.
T.I. done performed at Mosley Park.
Wow.
Scrappy. I mean, listen, Lil Jon, all these jokers. When I was doing all the big parties, Ludacris, Outkast, I got footage. I got all this shit. I got pictures of all this shit. I got footage of all this shit. All these jokers would come and support our parties, perform the Big Oomp anniversary parties, the Big Oomp birthday parties. We used to do them at the Boutman and Greg Street. Them was the biggest parties at the time. Back then, we was doing the crunkiest underground street parties, and Alex was doing the bougie shit. You had Alex doing SOs and whatever that shit down now.
He used to do Kaya and all that.
Kaya, SO, all the uppity shit. And then you had us over here, 321, the Bounce, Nike Pavilion, the Warehouse. We doing all those parties.
Yeah.
At the same time, we got all the crunk shit going up, then he got all the bougie shit going up. And man, a lot of niggas used to come fuck with all our shit.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah.
I got so many pictures of all these Atlanta artists that's rich as hell now. Before they got the money.
Yeah.
Fucking with Oomp Camp.
It's time for a documentary, man.
Yeah. I think we should do that. That's hard. That's damn, Trey.
It's time for a documentary. Let me ask you this. You spoke about the artists. You spoke about some of the artists you had who didn't start off as artists. And I always wondered this. So I don't know if it's a 2 or 3 part question, however long it's going to take me to get to it. But I wondered, was there a certain roadmap that the artists had to go through before they get put on over there at Oomp Camp? Because I knew Baby D before Baby D was rapping. You know what I'm saying? One of his cousins is a cat I grew up with. And so I remember Baby D used to just work in the store that was over in the flea market. You know what I'm saying? And then he went from that, I go through the flea market, holler at him, we chop it up, to the next thing you know, he working, hey man, I'm gonna get a chance to rap on something. You know what I'm saying? Then next thing you know, a little bit by bit, start hearing Baby D on this, Baby D on that, and then Baby D ended up becoming the way, the person that he became and the star that he became. What was there like a certain roadmap the artist had to take, or a certain amount of work they had to put in to be around? As you say, y'all pushed them to be artists. Was anything like that the artist had to do?
Well, you had to work. Wasn't no coming around. You had to put in the street work. Shit was based off footwork. Soldiers, you know what I'm saying? Like, when we first broke into the scene with Jelly, that was the first person we ever broke and pushed and blowed up. Jelly. But we blowed that nigga up like he was a fucking artist.
Y'all did.
He
For
was
sure.
a goddamn DJ.
Yeah.
We moved Jelly around 20 deep. Everywhere. We moved that nigga around 20 deep. And when we get to places, it was like, and then we was street niggas at that time, so it was on some, you better recognize this shit, you know what I mean? You better recognize game right now. Like, we ain't no, and we moved Jelly around like he was an artist and blew Jelly up. Like Jelly was like a fucking star in this motherfucker, and he was just a goddamn DJ.
Yeah.
And we learned from there pushing Jelly on how to move around and get the next artist going and the next artist going. And it kind of worked, you know what I'm saying? And you know, when we first started with the music, with the first part was just DJ shit, mixtapes, record stores.
And that set the foundation for everything else.
All that old stuff. But then when we came with Big Oomp Records, when by the time I put out Sam and Sam, rhyme with some players, niggas wasn't fucking with no Atlanta music.
Yeah.
Wasn't no Atlanta support. All the major clubs was ran by New York DJs. This city was ran by New York DJs and New York music and booty shake music. You had Florida music running this shit. You know, Splat Pack and them got their little era because they were booty shake, Raheem and them. But most of this city was flooded with New York DJs, and radio was New York. You know, the PDs was New York, the DJ, everybody was New York. So when we came out with Rivals and Players, we literally had to push up on a lot of DJs to set the tone on, you about to play this motherfucking record. Like, this shit hot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You about to play this record. As we was able to move around, push up on DJs, change the tone on, you about to play this record. That was the beginning of breaking them New York DJs in the fuck with some Atlanta music, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that moves from, so when I got this shit hot in the club, had enough DJ playing in the club, I remember going to the radio station, right? And dude say, what's your sound scan number? I don't know nothing about sound scan yet. He said, what's your sound scan number? I said, what that is? He said, how much is selling? I said, it's only in my stores. It ain't selling much of that. We pushing it. He's like, well, when you get your sound scan numbers up, bring the record back. So I was like, the fuck is he talking about?
Yeah.
So I left, right? Go back out there with the, I think, Super Sounds. Talk to the dude, Theo. We're like,
boy,
fucking sounds. Like, what is this nigga talking about? You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I'm trying to get my record in rotation. So he broke it down to me about sound scan stuff. So I'm like, oh shit, this record hot. I don't know anything about no sound scan. I don't know what you talking about. I go back to the radio station, right? Now, I'm on some gangster shit. I go in that motherfucker, I slap everything out slap everything out the table. Like, my record hot, take your ass to the clubs and see. My shit is hot in the street, and y'all gonna play my record. Oh, we just gonna be some problems around this motherfucker. And I don't know if y'all remember, Rivals and Players got them made it to rotation. They were the first really independent record out of Atlanta on some street shit to really go rotation.
That was the first video we was in.
That was the first video I was at. The first video, Rivals and Players.
Damn, boy.
What was that? Goosebump? We shot down?
Yeah.
Something like that?
One of them, yeah. Yeah. And I made them DJ play that record. I went in the radio station, snapped on their ass up there. They put that shit in rotation. And that was the beginning of Big Oomp Records. That's how we really birthed ourselves to be able to say, hey, nigga, now we know how to move. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you don't want to play our shit, then you got to deal with a little pressure. You'll eventually fold. You know what I'm saying? Radio stations, I've been getting my records in rotation ever since. But it created the lane for the next man to be able to go to be able to go do that. You know what I'm saying?
And it wasn't so tough for each artist coming around.
And at the same time, now I might be talking too much.
Nah, go ahead.
But you know,
you got the flow.
The bag man was niggas work for the major labels. You know what I'm saying? Well, I know niggas sitting around in Atlanta like me can become that guy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I created a lane for that. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you did.
Like you want to put out a record in Atlanta,
And it break.
you had to come up them steps.
And come see you.
That's just how it went.
I came up them steps. Couple times.
That's how it went. You had to come up them steps. I had the DJs, I had the TV show, I had the record stores, and like I said, we was 12 SoundScan stores. Like, we can really blow your ass up at the time. We can put you on our TV show, we can play your record on the radio, and we can give you thousands and thousands of SoundScans.
It was worth it.
Yes.
Man, he was the blueprint. He set the groundwork, man, to what people doing today. Like, a lot of people copied the blueprint and made it their own and did the same things, man. And I'm just now, I know about it, but I'm just like, dang, Trey, you right, man. Needs to be a documentary on this shit. Like, jeez. You know, think about it.
Came out,
we gotta celebrate it. We gotta put it out there.
At the time, just one though, you know, you had groups out in Atlanta, but they hadn't made a mark, you know what I'm saying? They hadn't set a tone yet, you know what I'm saying? They were just a group. Diablos over here, CMP over there. You know, you had certain artists that was out at the time, you know what I'm saying? But they hadn't created a movement. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It was the movement that we came out and built up, and we was able to push that thing around. But at the end of the day, man, we was messing with all y'all. Addict Crew was our homies.
100%.
I mean, all y'all, we was all family.
Yeah, 100%.
I remember them good days. We were all like one big fat. Look, I remember when PSC came out with their album. We bought, I don't know, about 100 of them CDs when they first came out. Put that shit in all our store. That shit jumped out. I mean, I don't know how many PSCs we pushed out our store.
Yeah.
Man, I mean,
and we was in the store where that shit got out to them neighborhoods.
Y'all had them life-size posters of $1 DP up there?
Yeah.
I seen them.
Hey, look, let me ask you this, because I'm sure it's a lot of people who don't know, and I would love to hear it as well. How did you meet Jelly? Like, how did you meet DJ Jelly?
That's a good question.
So, like I said, I was in the streets at first. And then MC Assault and another guy used to be with us named Starvin Marvin. MC Assault and Starvin Marvin was the first ones making the mixtapes with Jelly.
Okay.
So they had to make their first mixtape. And so they ran up on me. I used to have a Cherokee with 18s in the back, beating like a some gun. And them jokers ran up on me at the red light on Simpson Road in Westlake, right up by Job Corps. And dude ran up and said, "Hey, big boy, put this in your tape deck." And I got the tape, stuck it in my tape deck, and man, that thing came on, man. That thing was thumping so hard. I was like, ooh, how much you want for this? He said, $10. Broke him out $10, went on by my business, and then by the time they came out with a second mixtape, I guess he was back in his little area. They were back over there hustling again, and ended up catching me at the red light again, same red light. Big boy, I got a new one for you, big boy. Partner in, that thing thumping too. Pay him out. So I say, what y'all do? And then they were like, we rap. I'm like, oh yeah. I said, shit, I'm trying to get into the rap business. And at that time, I had a trap in Mechanicsville, and so Sammy Sam used to be over there. And Sammy Sam used to rap for us every day. I mean, just freestyle. We'd get him high. This motherfucker rap all goddamn day. And so I was like, man, I want to get into the rap business. And so I exchanged numbers with them, and then we ended up meeting up. He came by my spot, and then I was like, you know, what y'all need, this, that, and the other. At that particular time, they were catching the bus and stuff. So I gave them a truck, gave them some transportation. I gave him about $5,000 to go get some mixed tape decks. That's what they were doing. They were dubbing tapes at the time. Yeah. But they had like 2 tape decks.
What?
So I gave them some money to go buy a shitload of tape decks. And I forgot what else they got. So I invested some more money and get them some equipment. So then they were like, man, we really need our DJ. And I was like, well, who's your DJ? And they were like, his name Jelly, but he got a job. I was like, oh yeah. I was like, well, shit, what the problem? They were like, he works so much, he the manager of Peppermint Records in the West End.
Wow.
And they were like, well, we need him though. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, well, shit, what are they gonna take to get him? And they were like, I don't know. Can you go meet him? So I went up there and met with Jelly up there at the Peppermint Records. And I remember asking Jelly, what it gonna take to for you to leave this shit and come work with these boys? I forgot what it was back then, but That's how I played out. Jelly left the job, start paying or whatever he was talking about, and then he start working with them every day. And then that's how it came.
Changed everybody's life.
That's how it happened. Yeah.
Damn, why the hell I won that red light? Yeah, no, that's hard. I wonder if Rico end up following up behind Jelly at the Peppermint. Rico Brooks. Yeah.
Shouts out to Rico.
Yeah, because when I was pushing Southbound.
Rico was at Peppermint's, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Rico was the manager. Now you loaded in the West End.
West End, okay.
Yeah, that's why I said I wonder if he followed up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Dang, that is crazy, man.
That's why I met Rico, though.
Yeah, for real. That how you know Rico?
Probably did,
Yeah.
That's how I met Rico. Well, I ain't meet him through that, but I ended up meeting Rico because Rico was one of the first dudes that started messing with independent artists.
Yeah. We was independent. Same
Producers,
time I was pushing my
He wasn't the
Southbound
first
CDs.
dude. I
I used to bring you.
always say, man, shout out to Rico Brooks because he
Definitely.
took our product in when nobody wasn't taking independent product.
sure.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Rico, man. Rico.
First retail chain. That what they had about 8 stores, 10 stores or something.
Hey man, we 40 minutes in. I feel like we 10 minutes in. We supposed to be talking about sports, man. We talking about the history of
Atlanta. We were
Atlanta.
40 minutes in. I swear I did.
Man, it's been so good and entertaining for me just learning the story behind Oomp Records, man. I know we gotta get into some sports, man, but I'm loving this, man.
So look, how your name came up? We had Jamal Lewis on. We interviewed Jamal back in the summertime.
Yeah.
But I was going back through his interview. Like I go back through our stuff periodically, and I see if I missed anything that I hadn't posted yet. And it was him and B Rich were talking about like what part that they played for growing up. Jamal said he played for Adamsville. B Rich will represent Ben Hill. And I put the post up and said which Atlanta park was the best in football, and it's still going right now. It's so many comments. Everybody shouting out their park from my side of town on Gresham to Ben Hill, Adamsville, Collier Park. Man, you got people represent Old Nat. You got people represent Flat Shoal Park. So that's how your name came up, man. So I'm gonna ask you, and then I'm gonna let B Rich jump in. Man, you know, I know where you're coaching and where your program out of, but man, you want to chime in on that, man? What's the best football, recreation wise, in the city of Atlanta, man?
You already know what he's gonna say.
Well, you know, I got to be biased. I got to go with William Walker Recreation Center, formerly known as Ben Hill.
Hey,
Ben Hill, Ben Real.
Hey, that's
But
where I
we
come
giving
from,
the
man.
flowers to William Walker Recreation Center. He's
They
still
changed the
alive.
name? I
Huh?
didn't know that. They changed the name.
Changed the name. He's 88. He's still alive, and they done gave him his flowers while he alive. You know?
Okay.
So
That
it's
what's
the
up.
William Walker Recreation
Hey,
Center.
do you know what this joker said, Jamal Lewis?
What he said?
He said we cheated, had people older than what they actually are, man. Why he lying on us like that?
Yeah,
man?
he said,
thing,
hey,
bro.
look.
He
That's crazy because I heard that
Played
about
4 years.
Hold on, go
Sir?
ahead. What you say,
I said it's crazy because I done heard that about some of them other people that you know.
Exactly,
That ain't
Jamal.
never been said like Hype Hall.
Because Collier Park sucked.
Yeah, right.
Hey, look, I'm gonna tell you exactly what he said.
know what's up, by the way.
I'm gonna tell you exactly what he said. He said dudes pull up in their car, jump out, throw their helmet on, and play a game for Ben Hill.
Yeah. I heard it was like that over Anderson Park though. I don't know.
Hey, so look, man, I found out, man, you was telling me that you've been coaching for Ben Hill for over 20 plus years and that you won almost 17, 18 championships, man. Talk about that, man.
So I've been coaching 23 years. This will be my 24th year.
Congrats.
And I have a football program called the Oomp Squad. We call it the Oomp Squad. And the Oomp Squad program has been in the championship 17 times.
That's dope.
And we won 10 of the 17 visits.
Mm-hmm.
So the Oomp Squad has 10 championship trophies in the program.
And have you put out any NFL players out of your out of the Oomp Squad?
Well, shoot, man, we got a lot of them probably coming out, but as of right now, we got one person that come from the Oomp Squad, played at Ben Hill representative, Oomp Squad representative, and an ATL representative, and also he plays for ATL.
You play for the Falcons? Who is that, man?
Falcons, number 24, AJ Terrell. Oomp Squad. Ben Hill, though.
Hey, man, AJ
Ben Hill,
Terrell.
though.
Ben Hill been real. I didn't know. Hey, AJ Terrell was on the show, Trey.
Hey, he
AJ
was
from
on the
Oomp
show.
Squad.
So tell me this: what was it about AJ, even as a youngster that showed that he had what it took, whether from a mind still athletically, to get to where he is now?
Well, man, AJ was first of all, he come from a great home, man.
Yes.
Parents is
Yes.
amazing.
Yeah, mom and
whenever
dad.
you got a good home and good parents, obviously you can be great. And his dad instilled good work ethics. So he was very coachable. He worked hard. You never had to turn your back and be like, hey, AJ, I see you cheat. Don't cheat yourself. You ain't do your push-ups right. The man will always do what he's supposed to do. The best he can do it, 120% every day. And it was bound for him to get to the top, to be where he at. He put the work in for it.
Man, so for the fans out there who know him as a Falcon, man, what would you say to those fans out there who, because sometimes they can give cornerbacks a hard time? What would you say to the fans, something they need to know, about what AJ is doing and the type of player he is, to let them know how special of a player we have on the Falcons?
Well, AJ is a special player. AJ got $80 million. You don't pick up $80 million, boy, you ain't special.
There you go.
Shoot, you get dropped.
There you go.
He got to re-sign for the 80 tickets, so he's going to be a franchise player. Yeah.
Man, I love that. So let me ask you this, because I'm not in the weeds like this to speak about it very knowledgeably, right? Mm-hmm. So I want to ask you, park ball. I had talked to a few people, and I've been hearing from a few people's perspectives that they think that like some of the private or traveling ball is ruining or affecting park ball. Do you feel the same way? Do you feel like park and recreation football is not the same that it used to be? Is it being affected by people pulling teams and having private teams and not going through the recreational system?
Okay, so this answer might piss some folks off, but I'm old school about it, so I'm just gonna keep it 100. For me, I think all this shit is a money grab. You know what I mean? Like, I don't like. A lot of people do this to make money. They make money out the kids. They overcharge the parents for uniforms. They set up a fucking game, then charge the same parents to get in the game, and your kid finna play the game. Like, it's a straight money grab. No disrespect to the guy that came up with the concept to get the money, because it's a hustle. But travel ball has destroyed the parks. At the end of the day, man, check this out. So, you see how y'all screaming apart? Mm-hmm. These kids these days, they're not going to be able to scream apart. Mm-hmm. You know why? Because the freaking parent is jumping from organization, not park, organization to win for hype, clout, travel, chase a trophy. They ain't worrying about the coach putting in some character in their child, instilling some good ethics of living life, respect. Nah, man, they skipping over everything, man. All it's about now is putting some money in your pocket, picking up a trophy, and bragging. And these coaches today, they doing it for the wrong thing.
Ain't no foundation, man.
And these organizations is popping up, man, every other week, and every year it's a new organization. And what they do is, I'm big time, whoop the whoop the whoop. Then they go over there, snatch this kid, build up a team, either go win or lose. But what it does, it destroys a kid's foundation, right? I'm screaming being here, he's screaming being, everybody is screaming a park, but these new kids will not be able to scream a park because they into organizations which they at this part this year, they at this part this year, they at this part next year, they at this team. So when they get older, guess what? They don't got no home to go back to.
They don't got no roots.
They can't say, been here, been real, because you done play for 13 teams and 13 organizations and 13 parts. So when you don't make it to pro and you want to come back and support Little League football, you got to bounce around on Saturday. You don't got no home to come to with your tent and your homeboys and your cooler and post up and watch football all day. When I get 70 years old, if I ain't coaching, I be going to Big Hill watching me some football on Saturday. I got a home to go to.
Yeah.
They destroying Little League, these organizations, man. They ain't even thinking, man. Like, they ain't even letting the child grow up at a park and have a home to come back to. Even if he go make it pro, he still need to come back to be able to give his back to somebody park.
100%.
You know what I'm saying? So, is it destroying the park? Hell yeah. Travel ball is done destroyed it.
That's a great question.
Man, you just said something. I told them, and I'm gonna let B Rich jump in. I told them how baseball was my sport. I grew up off Gresham Road, so I played at Gresham Park. You know what I'm saying? That was our park. Shout out to everybody over there at Gresham Park, GP for life. But man, I told her how it used to be a Kmart right there on the corner of Gresham Road. I don't know if you remember, right by Flat Shows and Gresham, it was Kmart. Used to sit on the corner in the 80s and the early 90s. On opening day, we would do a parade from Kmart down to Gresham Park. We started Kmart, all the kids, all the teens, all the ages, from T-ball, I'm talking young, 5 and 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and we would walk down to the park, get down there at the park, play exhibition games, have fish fries, just have a good time. And I remember those days like it was yesterday.
Right.
You know what I mean? No matter what I went through, I remember those days like it was yesterday. And it's sad if for the kids who football is their sport, they don't have that to be able to go back to have a park, like he said, to go back to have those exact memories. They out there playing, but you need that foundation and that home to come back to, man.
Nah, I agree. Man, so what you got going on now, man? Explain to us what's going on in your life now, man. I know you was telling us about before we got on the air.
So right now, I have a restaurant that's open.
What's the name of it?
It's called Boss. Big Oomp Studio Kitchen is what it stands.
And what they serve there? I love food, man.
Man, we got some of everything, man. We got smash burgers.
Oh yeah, you got
chicken
him right now.
wings, hot dogs, turkey ribs, Cornish hen, grouper fish, salmon, shrimp, pasta, collard greens, macaroni and cheese, salmon bites, egg rolls.
It's good?
Everything on the menu busting.
Hey, busting. You see the
Bussin'.
word he used. Let me ask you this, though,
Bussin'.
and I'm greedy as all outdoors, man. Man, what's a turkey rib? Man, I see turkey rib. I never had a turkey rib.
Come by Boston, man.
I never had a turkey rib.
They're good, too. Come with this glaze on it. Good, man. Then I got a coffee shop that we just opened up right next door to Boss. And as of right now, it's a coffee shop, but in another month, it's going to transition over into like a nighttime dinner spot. So it'll be a coffee shop in the daytime, it'll close around 4, open back up about 5 or 6, and turn into dinner.
So like you gonna have hookah and stuff, or it's gonna be Houston's?
Like a Houston's.
Yeah.
You have Hawaiian ribeye?
What I'm saying, like
You have a lantern ribeye?
He just getting
it's
greedy.
like
He getting hungry.
you know.
Yeah, he getting
We
crazy.
got the Big Oomp burger. Now you got to try the Big Oomp burger.
Okay. Okay.
Big Oomp burger.
Oh, you done tried it?
Oh yeah, Black definitely been about it.
Black done ate everything in Atlanta.
Got to try your Big Oomp burger.
Whoa.
I've been
They
out
come
there
in
time.
turkey or beef.
Okay.
Got the egg, fried egg,
Shit on, now you talking.
double
yeah.
patty, bacon.
Hey, I thought we going. Hey
I'm about
man,
ready to go by. As soon as 6 o'clock hit, I'm about ready to go by there.
it's over there, Greenbrier, right? Off Cascade,
510 cap, Fairburn Road.
Fairburn and Cascade, right there. With the,
Yeah.
Yeah,
By the
yeah.
Chick-fil-A.
So about where the little park used to be over there on the
I gotta go there.
Across from Old Southwest Hospital.
Y'all been
Yeah.
there a couple times.
right there on the corner. Yeah, I done passed by the punch time. I need to just
If you
stop
like
in and
to eat,
eat.
go get you the Big Oomp burger. If not, get you the Big Oomp fish supreme.
So you got some.
Ooh,
You got
boy,
some of
fish
them
got-
cards like Chick-fil-A cards. You got some Big Oomp cards.
I'm sorry, y'all.
Like that. You can't give me no
That's a good
card.
idea, though.
Yeah, let me get some Big Oomp card. I take down and like, hey, Big Oomp
Yeah,
gave me
that's
this.
I will get some.
Man, why don't you go and just why don't we just go and have a company lunch though, man?
I will. Let's do it.
And spend some money.
It's all right.
That's-
It's on the company.
That happens.
Yeah. We
I'm
just
with
go
that.
out.
I want to do that. Let's do ASAP.
Yeah. Look, I want to ask you this. On you said earlier, way earlier in the interview, you said you didn't know what you were doing. You said at the time you were just working hard. Just what is it that you think is like just inside of your mind, inside of your heart, inside of your will to make things happen that made you believe that you could accomplish the things that you've accomplished, even if you didn't have the exact knowledge at that time?
Man, I guess just waking up every day, man, just setting goals, man. And so I'm old school. I get up every day and I got a things to do list. You know what I'm saying? As I think of stuff, I add it to my list and then I scratch it off as I knock it off. So I'm constantly coming up with ideas, adding to the list, and then give me goals, give me stuff to work for. I feel like if I don't, I'm hurting. I'm hurting something because at the end of the day, my hands isn't involved with a lot of people's success right now. You know what I'm saying? Like quiet is kept. You know what I'm saying? I'm helping. My hands is in a whole bunch of stuff, but I don't talk about it. You know what I mean? And if I pull back, some of them places where I mentor, financially help, or consult, or whatever I do for these certain businesses and people, if I just pull back, it can hurt. A lot of people can crumble on me just saying, I ain't got nothing going on, I'm done. So I just constantly get up and create, keep trying to help people and coming up with ways, just continue to help, because I'm straight, you know what I'm saying? So my everyday hustle is trying to help the next person. Either a family member, a friend, or whoever. It's always something. People call me for advice every day. What would you do about this? What would you do about that? So that's how I really move, man.
I love that.
It's been one of my better interviews like that I've enjoyed personally. I mean, I've enjoyed all our interviews, but this is one of my favorites. Yeah, for real.
Yeah, man, you can have a favorite without explaining, man.
I just don't want
you don't want to make nobody mad.
I don't want to. But for real, I'm honest, man. The interview went by fast as hell, bro.
Man, thank you once again, man.
Sir.
Shout out to Stiller Mike, aka
Stiller Mike,
Black
thank you,
Mike.
bro.
Black Mike made the call while we were on live. So we were on live. Your name came up right because we recording this episode and then gonna put it out. But on Mondays and other days we go live. Like we be live at the same time. YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter. We be live everywhere, and that's we do our live show. And we have a lot of people that come through. But we were talking about the Jamal Lewis, you know what I'm saying? We were talking about that episode and your name came up. You know what I'm saying?
Man, shout out to my boy Malik, man, picking up that check, man.
Hey, man.
I coached against Malik and Tuan. They whole come up through at the Old National. You know what I'm saying? So the big have been coached against that kid, and to see him done came back and
He was fire back then.
it was good back then. Yeah.
His brother 5'2" now.
How old is his brother?
His brother 5'2". How old is his little bro?
Yeah.
I think Marquise was 22 or 23.
Okay, so he's not playing no more?
Yeah, he down in Texas.
Okay, all right, I gotta check him out. All right, cool.
He finna be that 5.
Okay.
Oh, for real? Tuan got another one out there?
Man.
Oh, man, that's what's up. See, Twain used to coach.
Yeah.
He's coach. He was offensive coordinator on
He
National.
stopped doing music. He stopped doing music and just started coaching
Football, and look, it paid off. His son goddamn just busted his head.
Man,
His fourth year in the league, I think. Got about 43 million.
man, God is good. God is good because God is good because when I look at his journey, it's a lot of times I'm sure that he had some doubts or could have had some doubts. And it worked out, you know what I mean? From where he was in high school to end up having to go to another high school, from where he started college to having to go to another college to where he started pro, being brought into another organization. Now he on his third team, and God, with his belief and his play and his talent, look what he's gone out and accomplished, man.
Man, he did it, man.
God is good,
Big
man.
time,
Yeah, man.
Number 3.
Yeah, man. Well, look, we about to wrap this thing on up. Thank you, my guy. Hey, man,
I appreciate
please,
the support,
please.
man. I appreciate the support.
Hey, please let me know, man. Let us know when you do the documentary.
Nah, we gonna do it. I'm gonna be a part of it, man.
Yeah, that's why I say,
Yeah,
just give us the opportunity to say what Big Oomp Records meant to us. You know what I'm saying?
Nah.
And I appreciate what you said to me way back. It has stuck with me since then. I should have stayed on my independent path, always pushing for yourself. But hey, we're doing it now.
One thing I say, man, y'all always show love. I mean, like, I ain't never not felt a piece of bad energy ever. I done dealt with Be Rich a million times. Black Mike, I mean, that juggle, that was like, I mean, we love him, man. I mean, that nigga love y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Nah, he do, man. He got real love.
100 for y'all.
He does.
No, he does.
I mean, from day one, that
He
juggle
does.
done put in his. I mean, he got.
You talking about the
y'all back.
podcast?
No, I ain't talking about the podcast. I'm talking about just his career.
Oh, yeah.
Around all the rap, the music, and the crew, all of them. Like, he just
It's a funny story. Like,
always gave his 100 for it.
it's a funny story with him. When we first started B.O.B. and Steve in the clinic, we was in there like, and nobody, I mean, Trey gave a shit about us, but Trey was doing his thing, and Black Mike sat in a session with us, and on one of the first songs they ever did, he was like, yeah, he in the record. So he always like been the same dude and had the same belief in Bob and Steven and me before a song was even recorded.
Hey,
he felt like, man, y'all gonna be good, man. He had that same attitude, bro. Like, real talk. I ain't just saying that shit.
Nah, he definitely had. And I'm gonna say this, and then we're gonna get on up out here. If that guy that had supported me so much from the first day I met him, if I told him right now, hey, bro, I think I want to make a living standing on the corner selling balloons for the rest of my life.
He gonna be out there with you.
He gonna be out there with you. He
gon-
gonna be a balloon selling.
Dog, he gonna whip up with the helium.
Listen, when
And say-
you hear about
and say,
clips
let's make it happen.
How they got there, everybody
Yeah.
gotta have a team.
Yeah, like
You know what
I
I'm saying?
guarantee you,
Shout
dog.
out to my crew, you know what I'm saying? That done help Big Oomp Records and the Oomp Camp get to where they at. But Black Mike been that guy on
That's
that
crazy.
team that done helped that whole team get to where they got to.
Everybody love Black Mike, man. So listen, man. Like we always say about this time, man, the Waterboy Show, we represent Atlanta because Atlanta represents us. This has been a great interview, and we appreciate y'all rocking with us. On behalf of myself, Trey, we got the great and legendary Big Oomp.
Yes, sir.
We got my partner and my brother, B Rich.
Yes,
we
sir.
got Aaron.
Whoa,
Pittman.
Aaron Pittman.
And Doug,
Doug.
man. And of course, still a Mike,
In the
a.k.a. Black
building.
Mike is in the building. Shout out to Mario. Shout out to T. And shout out to Terry, man. Shout out to all y'all out there that show us love, man. The Waterboy Show, we are out.
Kill the camera.